Hey everybody, how are we this evening? It is Monday at the One Life with Sensational Sound Studios. How are we all? Look who I've got all the way from Plymouth is Debbie Holmes. Hiya Debbie, how you doing?
Hello, good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here this
Good,
evening.
good evening to you all. And already we've got people watching you all away from the lives. We go to see watching us this evening. I'm always like snouty. So One Life with Sensational Sounds. YouTube, we've got 6 on. So hi to you all. Come and join us this evening. We love having people on our show. Come and ask Debbie some really awkward questions because I'm aware that family's on here tonight. So if you have some awkward questions about Debbie's wonderful career, or there's some things that people really don't know about Debbie, why don't you come and join in and give us some gossip?
Yay.
Anyway, everybody, it is another week of One Life of Sensational Sounds, and I know we finished off the week with a cracking show with STEM points and also their cracking music, and that is being sent out around the world as we speak. But in relation to One Life, what's been going on in your world and what's been going on in our world? Well, our world, Hope Music Foundation, is going to be released their hit, of AMI Heroes on Wednesday the 13th. Their MP3 is coming out, and I'm aware that there is going to be a bit of press going on this, especially if my partner's got anything to do with it. So I'm also aware that, the UK tabloids have got their hands already waiting for this song to come out. And I'm also aware that actually it may be going into a famous TV program for an audition, but I'm not allowed to say what. Fingers crossed, though. Anyway, Vanessa, if you're listening, good luck for your nominations that you've put into the TV, and also good luck for everything else with this single. We are excited and looking forward to it. Hello to the orphanage over in Uganda and the children. How are we all? Throughout the show, I'm going to ask you to keep going to that amazing Hope Foundation, because over in Uganda, those children need your help. They need food, they need clothes, and they also need musical instruments, because knowing Freddie, he will have them up nice and early, getting their musical instruments ready and singing a song or two. And what's so special about the Hope Music Foundation is that each and every one of you can make contact, not just to raise donations or support them. You can actually ask Freddie if they would like to do a music video with you. So if you're a singer, singer-songwriter, or even a cover artist, please get hold of the Hope Foundation, because they will do a special rendition with the children exactly as they did for the AMR narrative for a donation. Now, this is absolutely fantastic opportunity to have an original song by African people and to be produced on video. It's absolutely wonderful idea that Freddie has given. So I'm really excited about all of the projects. If you want to contact the Hope Music Foundation, you can do on their page, or you can do at One Life, because they are a part of our lovely family. Okay. What else has been going on? The Academy doors are wide open. Yes, they are. Yaya Diamond, daughter of Eva Diamond, 60s soul legend over in America and the UK, disco dancing queen she was. She is open for you to come and do some education with her. Look out on our pages at One Life for Sensational Sounds. And we also have our lovely Debbie Kelly, who is Patsy Cline's cousin. She's also there for you to be educated by going to the Academy, and you can spend 6 weeks learning country music or learning the art of the music industry, and ending up on the red carpet over in Europe, because that's where Debbie is right now, headlining the events on the red carpet events in Europe. So we also have one more lucky gentleman called Jesse McAllister, Mr. Midnight Writer himself. He is bringing songwriting all over from America, and is wanting you to come and join him to be a songwriter and produce your very own songs. Okay, so he is a multi-award winning songwriter from America. In terms of new stations, I've got to say hello to a brand new station who has joined us at One Life for Sensational Sounds. And this is Funky Radio. I like Funky Radio. Funky Hot Radio. It's got a ring. Okay, that's in South Carolina in the USA. We also have our My Indie in France playing your songs. And of course, right here in South Devon, we have South Devon Radio with DJ Kelly Parcel. Okay, so nearly finished with the updates. There's just one more. Please tune into TikTok for Mark Electronica on TikTok, because this Sunday, he gave it a go, bless him. And I don't know if you've tried it, Debbie, but he thought, you know what, I'm going to busk on TikTok this weekend. 15 minutes of fame. Well, yeah, there was a few people, wasn't there, Mark? There wasn't many, but there was a few people, hey? But we had fun, didn't we? Okay, so TikTok busking, that's the new craze which is going about. And we'll talk a bit about that in the show today. So, I'm going to stop for a breath, say hello to 11 lovely people on the show, 10 in YouTube, 1 on Facebook. How you doing this evening? And also our first comment. Oh, okay. Let's see what the comments are before we start, Debbie, shall we?
Okay.
Okay, so Stephanie Kane. Should we see what she's got to say? There you
Go for it.
We're watching, Debs. Even Oscar. Who's Oscar?
Oh, that's my grandson.
Oh, hi, grandson Oscar. How are you doing this evening? We've also got Lillian Sadler. We're all watching. Me mem, Elia. Who's that one? Elia. And we've also got someone who's a bit cold called Frosty. Get on, Debs.
Okay.
There you go. And then we've also got Ryan Butler with a bit of wow. I don't think he's like saying wow about the presenter. I'm sure he's saying wow to you, Debbie.
Oh, that's my friend Ryan. He's lovely. We're actually going to be doing a charity gig with Ryan coming up the end of the year, I believe, sort of the next few months for mental health charity. So that'd be good.
Oh, fantastic. Brilliant. Excellent. You can tell us a bit about that when we get to the part of the charity discussion. And that'd be really good to get to know. So coming up in tonight's show, we will be having Debbie's amazing song that she produced over in Plymouth. Okay, and that will be coming up very, very soon. Okay, after we have done a bit of getting to know Debbie. Okay, we need to get Debbie. Okay, so for those who are listening this evening and you want to tell us a bit more, and Debbie's really not and just holding back, because apparently when Debbie come onto the show this evening, she was telling us she was a bit nervous. She doesn't normally get nervous, even when she's singing on stage. And I know for a fact there's many stages that she's been on. Okay, so nervous, Debbie. Come on, before a gig, are you one of these nervous types, or do you just get up and use that powerful voice of yours?
Yeah, not before a gig. I don't get nervous. I just get on and do my thing, and I enjoy singing and entertaining the crowd and getting the crowd involved. So for me, it's a bit of an outlet, really. You know, if I see people up dancing or even singing along during the day, I do nursing homes and things, you know, and a lot of them have got dementia, but they still know the words to the songs, you know, and they're singing along to the songs. That's worth more than any amount of money that anyone could give you. It's just to see the smile on their face, you know.
Do you know, I love that. And I've seen your videos on Facebook, and, you know, you seem to be someone who does draw the crowd onto your singing sets and gets everybody involved. You know, tell me a bit about your nights out with Debbie. My microphone's gone weird. Can you hear me, Debbie? I've lost Debbie. So we're going to get her to log back in, and we're going to do the same. Okay? So we will be right back with you very shortly with One Life of Sensational Sounds. Okay, we'll be with you shortly. Okay. Thank you. Sorry about this, everybody. We will try and get back to you as soon as possible.
Can I just get it on? Bloody headphones, to be fair.
Yeah, but I don't understand why, and it's got a mic on it.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay.
Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Oh, it's Kim. Hello?
Oh shit, you can hear me talking.
Hello? Hello, hello?
He's gone. No, no, no. Hold on.
Let's give it another go, shall we?
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. We're back. Sorry about that, everybody. We jumped out. Hey, I don't know what's going on in Torbay. I heard there was a heat wave, not actually thunder and lightning. What's going on, everybody? We nearly got hit with a lightning bolt.
Oh my God. Are you all okay?
We're all okay, okay? The studio is okay. We're okay. We're back on program. And we didn't lose Debbie. And also, we didn't lose all of you wonderful audience. Thank you for continuing on there. Ryan Butler says, we can hear you. Everyone's going, we can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you now. So, I'll tell you what, let's get on with this amazing, amazing interview with Debbie. And let's take Debbie back to the tender age of 9 years old. So, what was Debbie's world like being a 9-year-old? Was you one of these little girls who was naughty, or was you a good girl?
No, to be fair, and my mum is listening. To be fair, I was quite a good child, especially compared to my sister, anyway. But yeah, we used to regularly go to a social club.
Okay.
Back then, it was all the rage. You know, all the families went along to the social club on a Friday or Saturday evening. And there'd be different bands and singers and things on. Sometimes there would be talent shows. And that's when I done my first ever proper sort of live competition, really. I used to sing in my bedroom. My mum bought me a karaoke machine. Back then it was tape, though. That's how old I am.
It was tape. Did they do tape karaoke machines? I can't remember that.
Yeah, they did. My mum bought me one. I can't remember how old I was. Probably about 8, 9, something like that. But yeah, and my first songs I ever sung was like "Careless Whisper."
Oh, great song, absolute classic.
Michael Bolton, you know.
Which one's a Michael Bolton? Which ones were you singing?
How am I supposed to live without you?
Oh wow, I remember that with the saxophone. Yeah, I remember Michael Bolton, definitely. So 9-year-old girl, you know, with dreams of being a little pop star. You know, who were the posters on your bedroom?
Bross.
You were a brossette.
Yeah. Bross.
God, you're gonna admit it. You was a brossette, wasn't you?
I was. I like Bucks Fizz as well.
Okay.
Making your mind up and all that. I used to love that. Yeah, bit of Wham. Quite like Wham. But to be fair, I was brought up on like Genesis, Phil Collins, ELO, you know, that sort of thing, because that's what my mum used to play. So love that sort of music as well.
Fantastic. So was there lots of music in your household? Was it a sort of a jolly time when music was around?
Yeah, I mean, my nan used to have a great voice. She was a Sunday school teacher back in the day. Yeah, and she was always singing. You know, when I was very little, in her kitchen when she was baking cakes and that on a Sunday morning before we would go to cricket. My granddad used to play cricket and that, and my nan used to take me along and do all the help with the teas and so on. But she was always singing. She had a lovely choir voice. Her brother Patrick is a singing teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a singing teacher, so that was amazing. And yeah, my mum's always had music on in the house.
Brilliant, fantastic.
Singing along to it.
Brilliant. So, you know, a little child singing at 9 years old, you know, what did it feel like being 9 years old and standing in front of all those people? Was it quite scary? Can you remember?
It not really, because I knew a lot of them. They was all friends, but sort of became family, because back then it sort of was that, you know, generation where everyone was your friends, you know, like my mum's friends were my aunties or my uncles, you know. So yeah, it was just like I was playing in front of an audience of my family, because I used to go there every week. So it was lovely.
Brilliant, excellent, fantastic. So education and training, you know, you went to Dartford Performing Arts, you know, earning your BTEC National in arts. How did that influence you in your sort of like your music industry? What were your thoughts around that age group? Where were you heading?
I knew when I joined, they used to do a lot of like photography and backstage management and setting the stage and things, and actually drawing the 3D design of the stage and so on. So I knew my heart wasn't in that. I knew it was always music. But however hard I tried to play the piano, I could play the recorder. Not good, but I could play the recorder.
There's this thing on TikTok at the moment with recorder. I don't know if anybody has been on TikTok. It's the most annoying song, and it's been in my head all week. I don't know if you've watched it. Something about Richard playing it, sitting in the corner playing the recorder. don't know if anyone in the audience has actually been listening to that, but it's the only song in my head. I get sent thousands of songs per week to have a listen to. And this one song from TikTok is just in my head. It will not go away. So if anybody can find me something different to Richard and his Plumber recorder, I'll be a very happy man.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was never able to play any kind of musical instrument, and I can't even read music. However, I did manage to get through Music of the Night twice, just by ear, really, by listening and following. So
there must be something about that song. I remember when I was young, I could do it on like the keyboard. I don't know what it was about that song, whether it's just one of those songs that you can automatically go to any instrument and play it, whether it's a recorder or whether it's a keyboard. Don't think I could have done it on the guitar, though, because the guitar has been one of those instruments that I'm absolutely petrified of. It just doesn't happen for me, So, you've gone through your colleges and, was there any other career that you ever thought, you know what, if singing doesn't work out, I want to be a baker? I don't know, what sort of career did you want to be?
A midwife.
A midwife, okay.
Yeah. However, I didn't end up being a midwife. I ended up working in mental health for 10 years. But yeah, I always wanted to be a midwife. And I have delivered a few babies in my time. It's very exciting.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, so you're getting lots of comments, which I love, and family's a really big thing for you on here this evening. Apparently, Lowell says, and I don't know who Lowell 1990 is, but very rude apparently. When I said, "No, there's your sister when you was being a naughty girl." Your sister and you, it must have been quite good growing up in your house. Was it a fun household?
Well, there was 14 years between us, between me and my sister. There's 14 years. There's only us two. So for 14 years, I was the only child. So when my sister came along, I was over the moon. I was absolutely ecstatic. And I probably thought that, I was the mother of her because I used to, try and do her nappy and try and look after her and help my mum and so on. But yeah, she was a naughty child. But I love her to bits.
Good. And that's what we love to hear. Okay. Rachel Smith says, "Oh, cute." And also, I've got Lo also saying that her kids does play it. Also, I gather she was talking about the flute song. Anyway, everybody, we are going to find out about this amazing woman's voice and an amazing time that she's recently had at a studio in Plymouth. While I get that song ready, she is going to tell you, the audience, how she came about singing one of her favorite Celine Dion songs, and she had the scariness of going into the studio. So tell us a bit about the steps to contacting the studio and why this particular song.
Okay, so I had a Facebook message, funny enough, from a lovely lady called Andrea, and that's Frankie Neuro's wife. They're an absolute fantastic team and work really, really well together. She asked me if I'd like to come into the studio and record a song with them, which I was over the moon about, because at the time, one of my friends, Kathy Sanders, she always supports me at my gigs. She was quite poorly at the time, having a triple heart bypass. So she always asked me to sing that song. So when I went into the studio, I was adamant that was the song I was going to sing. So it's for personal reasons, really, more than anything else. So Frankie said about a different song that I was going to sing, but I really insisted on doing this song. So bless him, they're fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So it's Frankie Neuro and Andrea at EL Productions. Went to their home studio. And they were so busy. I mean, they got the family life as well, but they managed to fit me in dear with them. And Frankie's worked with many, many different artists, again, sort of all across the country. And he's a fantastic musician, as well as singer and a producer. And of course, his missus, his wife does all the lighting and sound and editing and all that as well. They're fantastic. Brilliant. So they allowed me to do this song.
I love it. And is everybody in the family ready to hear this fantastic song? Because I'll tell you what, I've had it on replay this week. It's been an absolute amazing song. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you a bit about Debbie and also One Life of Sensational Sounds right after this song, because I'll tell you what, there's not many people in Plymouth who've got an amazing voice like this lady. Okay, so let's play it on and hope everybody enjoys it. Okay, just as much as we have. Okay.
Thank you.
I get wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive. When you call on me, when I hear you breathe, I get wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive. When you look at me, I can touch the sky. I feel that I'm alive. When you bless the day, I just drift away. Oh, my worries die. I feel that I'm alive. You set my heart on fire. Fill me love. Make me woman on clouds above. I couldn't get much higher. My spirit takes flight, 'cause I'm alive. Oh, when you call on me, when you call on me, when I hear you breathe, I get wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive. I'm alive. When you reach for me, when you reach for me, I get wings to fly. God knows that I'll be the one standing there through good every trying times. And it's only because I can't wait for the rest of my life. When you call on me, when you call on me, when I hear you breathe, I get wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive. When you bless the day. When you bless the day, I just drift away. I just drift away. I get wings to fly. God knows that I'm alive. Ooh, I get wings to fly. God knows that I'm alive.
The amazing, the one, the only Debbie Holmes, everyone. What an amazing performance.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful vocals, and also something that actually I was drawn to when I first met Debbie, everybody. So Debbie Holmes has come and joined us at One Life of Sensational Sound, has signed those official papers, and is going to be representing Team Southwest over here in lovely Torbay. And I'll tell you what, the artists keep flowing in. And I'll tell you what, with Debbie leading us, I'm quite excited, that we're going to go to the north and say, look, this is what we can do up here in the Southwest. There's some powerful vocals over here in the Southwest, led by the likes of Debbie. But also, if no one knew this a little bit about Debbie, and I did, and she put it in her bio, so hopefully you all do. Debbie was a redcoat once. Tell us a little bit about that, Debbie.
Okay, so when I actually went to camp, I started off in the kitchen because I was only I was 16 going on 17. So I couldn't officially be a redcoat because I wasn't old enough. So I had to start in the kitchen and work my way up. But I knew that kitchen wasn't for me. That's not where I wanted to be. So they opened some auditions for a redcoat. I was then 17 and went for the auditions, and it was on Bonkers nightclub at the time. It was
I remember the Bonkers nightclub. Which Butlins was it?
Minehead, Summer West World.
It was in Minehead.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So we had to sing a few songs. We had to dance as well on the bar. Obviously, many years ago, I was a lot fitter then. But I managed to get through, and they gave me a position as a redcoat, which was absolutely fantastic. However, I wasn't there long because I became ill, unfortunately, and I had to go home.
Oh, thank you.
But it was a fantastic experience, and met lots of lovely people on the way.
Do you know what? It's the one thing I was trying to explain this. How can you explain it to the American counterparts what Butlins is? It's really difficult. They're like, why, Adrian? You talk about Butlins as though it's something really exciting. I'm like, if you get a Butlins red coat, there's quite a possibility that you're going to be famous, especially in the UK. There's just something about that famous red coat. I don't know what it is about it. But, did you throw it on and think, do you know what? I'm going to use this moment to, escalate my career and escalate the type of places that I go and sing in holiday camps and, sing in pubs and festivals. Tell everyone a bit about Debbie's life, what it's really like behind the curtains. Everybody does see you popping up from here and there, but, you seem as though you've got a very full calendar. What's sort of a month like with Debbie Holmes?
Very busy, as most of my family will probably let you know. I'm constant. I don't stop from the minute I wake up to the minute I get into that bed. My life is just so busy and hectic with family life generally, and also my singing. I sing in nursing homes, like I said to you, during the day, day centres, charity events, and so on. In the daytime, and then of an evening, then obviously it's the pubs, the clubs, the hotels, restaurants sometimes, carnivals, pride. I've done quite a variety, I would say, which is really lovely. It's really nice to have that experience. I was hoping to go on a cruise ship.
Okay. Have you done that before? Is that something new?
I auditioned to go on a cruise ship many years ago. And then I found out I was pregnant. So that's when my family life started with my children and husband at the time.
So they didn't lose you to the ships then? Now they're all grown up. It's like, yep, my turn. I'm going on that cruise. If there's anywhere you would love to go and cruise to, where would it be? Where would you go?
Anywhere, really. Probably the Mediterranean.
Anywhere.
Be quite nice.
Oh, the Mediterranean.
I'd just be grateful to get on there, really, and just do what I enjoy doing.
There's a lot of cruise auditions. I've been looking at that from our PR management perspectives. I've really thought, what, our singers still wanting to go on the cruise liners because there is open season now. There seems to be a lot of auditions for cruise liners.
Yeah,
it must be scary being away from family for so long, But being on a cruise liner, you can't, there can't be anything like it, surely.
No, that's right. Yeah, it'd be absolutely amazing. So that's sort of in my bucket list still to do.
Okay, well, let's see what we can do with you, okay? I'm sure we can find those wonderful dreams of yours, okay? So in terms of being famous, you've got your family playing this during the school, Stephanie is saying her son had played your video and she says that my nanny's famous. Do you feel famous?
No, not at all. But I am honoured, bless him. He went in and told his teacher, and his teacher actually put it on in the class. And a few pubs that I've played in, like the Duchy and the pub in Exeter, and that they've actually played my YouTube video.
Do you know what,
amazing.
everybody? Do you know what? This woman is so humble, and she's such a lovely person to work with. And since I've worked with you, Debbie, you are a really lovely person to work with. When you talk about your music, you know, you've got an amazing music background, fully supported by your family, and what you've done for your friend in relation to that YouTube track, you know, is absolutely fantastic. And, you know, I've been trying to encourage you to go and do some more recording, because you've got a great recording voice, you know, you really have. And I think we're missing you in the independent music world. I think there's some more to come from Debbie Holmes. What do you reckon? Are we round the corner in terms of looking at those cruise ships, or is there more to come from Debbie?
Definitely different aspects of the music career that I would like to explore. I've always wanted to write my own song, you know, so maybe that's a possibility, maybe, you know, not letting anything out of the bag at the moment, but yeah, hopefully something will come of that at some point, as well as obviously joining you guys and that. And I spoke with our agency, and they're hoping to do the Blackpool circuit. So lots of opportunities.
Yes, I heard you had a look at Blackpool circuit with our lovely Paul Maloney. Okay, he's famous singer over in Blackpool, and he would tell you about it, but never get him on a phone call, or you'll never get off. And I think you found that out, didn't you, Debbie?
But we love
anyway, you know, we're talking about sort of collaborations. You know, one of the great collaborations you've done was with the Military Wives. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so my friend actually got me into that. My children were still little, but my friend Shaz Matthews has always belonged to a choir, and she said that there were auditions coming up for the Music of the Night. It's I don't know if you know much about it, but it was a big event that used to happen in Plymouth. Unfortunately, they don't do it anymore because the cost was was extortionate. But yeah, 2 years of that I managed to audition and get accepted for, and sing along the Military Wives Choir and the brass band. The band is just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. It was quite overwhelming, actually. I felt so small in front of like all these thousands of military band people and the military wives. And they're so lovely people generally, they're generally nice people, but it was an absolute honour to be able to sing alongside them in our musicals that we've done some Les Mis. It was a multitude of different musicals that we sung.
Fantastic. I love that. Well, I'll tell you what, it's Monday and we've got a very quiet week here in the One Life studio. So I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. We are going to open up a One Life challenge. Now, I don't know about you, Debbie. I hear the word Christmas already. What is it about the music industry and also the shops which bring out Christmas in early August? I refuse to talk about it. Have you heard that word yet?
I have, yeah.
You have. And I'll tell you why it is because for sudden music interest, I get told that if we're going to record anything for Christmas, we're going to start in August. So I'm throwing a One Life challenge out there to the lovely Debbie and her family. Okay, we're going to write a music song this year. Okay, we was going to do it last year. But Jesse McAllister, if you are listening, I know you are. You were going to write this song for us last year. You, me and Debbie are going to get all of the singers from One Life of Sensational Sounds together to do a One Life Christmas song for Make the Wish Foundation. Now, that's our foundation that we support at Christmas time every year. And last year, it was our first year supporting them. So this year, we are going to do our Christmas song. And Debbie's going to be our leader, okay? We're going to get Debbie to write a song with Jesse, which is Christmas-based. And then we're going to go over to that amazing studio of ours in Plymouth. And we're going to record a Christmas song with all of us taking part. How about that, Debbie?
Well, that's a shock to me. No one told me about that.
It's a bit of a quiet one. Yeah. I love keeping secrets from everybody. It's really good. So,
That's
you know, in
absolutely
terms of
amazing.
you writing, Jesse does need some people to actually join in with his course. So what I'm going to do, free of charge, okay, we are not going to be expecting anything on you. All that we ask from you is that you produce this amazing Christmas track with Jesse and any other tracks that you want to do with the time that you are with him. But I am going to put you in contact with him. He is a multi-award winner over in America, won some amazing awards. He has worked with military as well. He is former military himself. He's a serviceman. And he's worked with many of the organizations over in America in terms of the servicemen and women, and also brought out many great tracks in relation to the military. So this Christmas, we're going to do something special. We're going to make sure that we do a great track on the A side for the, you know, the Make the Wish Foundation. And I'll tell you what, we're going to double it up because I know Jesse will want to do something for those amazing military personnel over at Christmas time as well. So 2 songs coming out at Christmas time. It is now August the 11th. I'm sure we can get them, okay? Let's get going, everybody, in One Life and Sensational Sounds, and let's get them sorted, okay? So I like to throw a bit of a curveball because it's fun. Okay, so you've talked a little bit about performing venues. Tell me a bit about Plymouth while we get some of the charity stuff ready so we can see the Hope Foundation song. So tell us a bit about Plymouth and tell us about nightlife in Plymouth.
So, I only moved here in 2002. Originally, I'm from Kent, but we moved here and I took on a pub. So that's how I started really getting to know all of our local entertainers. And we have some absolutely amazing singers in Plymouth. We're very, very lucky. And there's plenty of work, you know, for everyone here. Everyone's so friendly, and generally we've got singer chats, group chats and things, and we've got like a craft union group chat as well, which is craft union is a pub, like a brewery, you know, that have got a lot of pubs in Plymouth. Also they've got in Torquay as well. They've got them around the UK.
You know, I think it's going to be one of our number 1 supporters by the sounds of it. I'm going to have a craft union banner on the back of me, I think.
Yeah. So we got quite a few group chats, and if there for any reason anyone's sick or can't attend, you know, one of their gigs, then someone else, they'll jump on there and put it out to everyone and see who's available. And generally we try and help each other, you know, cover the gigs, and yeah. It's lovely.
Brilliant, fantastic. Well, I'll tell you what, the Christmas video could be sponsored by Craft Union. There you go.
Hey,
we could get them involved as well. There you go.
Yeah.
Everybody's writing on here. Oh my God. Wow, says Ryan. Go on, Mum. That is amazing. They're all backing you to get to Christmas number 1. What do you reckon? Can we beat Lad Baby this year to Christmas number 1? I reckon we can do it. Do you know what? I'm not having another year of sausage rolls and Elton John. You know, it's gonna be One Life and Sensational Sounds Christmas number 1. It definitely is. Anyway, everybody, it is that time of the night where we welcome aboard our amazing charity over there in Uganda and the children over in the orphanage in Uganda. Okay, and we're going to play their hit song with the AMR narrative, We're the Heroes. Okay, so the song originally, like everybody knows now, hopefully, because it's been out for a while, it is to do with the patients who have had AMR, or, you know, or affected by AMR. So that's antibiotic resistance. And if Vanessa's watching, I'm not saying much more about it because every time I say anything about it, I always get told when you come home that I've got it all wrong. So I'm going to let you explain on the 31st. But anyway, it's a great video and we're all looking forward to the MP3 now. So we're going to have a bit of a break and then we're going to find out the last little bits from Debbie. And then all of you in the family are going to get involved in an amazing little quiz. We're going to try and take you on. I wonder what our score's going to be tonight, okay? So here we go. Let's bring on the AMR narrative and let's bring on this amazing video of theirs. I can't believe I've done this all over in Uganda. Wow.
Advocating, educating. Together we will conquer. Fighting resistance. You are a warrior in the fight unseen against the silent enemy. Fighting resistance, overcome it all. Antimicrobial resistance. We're the heroes. Yes, we are. We can make a difference across the world. Fighting resistance. A beacon of hope, standing tall. Heroes we are. Overcome, make a difference. Overcome, we're the heroes. Yes, we are. Making a difference in the lives of all. Fighting resistance, a beacon of hope, standing tall. Heroes we are.
There you go. We've found you again, Debbie. There you go. Fantastic. We're back. How was it, everybody? Absolutely amazing by the orphanage in Uganda. Freddie Mambula, you are absolute genius with those children. You know, I can't believe that a Ugandan orphanage can produce such amazing talent. Well, I can really, you know, and that's the reason I've got him signed up on our. So anyway, Freddie, have a good evening and say hello to the kids for me. Absolutely great production. If you want to support the Home Music Foundation, please go over to their Facebook site where there is a GoFundMe. But please also share their information, because we want to make sure that those kids are well looked after and they end up living in a palace, because they bloom and deserve it. They do not deserve to be living in a house where there's just literally curtains for front doors, okay? And that they're begging for food. We don't want that for those children. We want to make sure that they are in an amazing house. And I'll tell you what, by the time I'm finished with them, they're all going to be looked after, because they all deserve it. Okay, so Debbie, in relation to, you know, future things which are happening for you, what's your diary look like this year? Where are people going to watch you?
Well, you put me on the spot now. I have to look at my diary.
I've just got a diary next to her.
I have. I have to look at it every day, otherwise I don't know what I'm doing from one day to the next. So I am on Friday, I believe. Oh, I haven't even got my glasses. Well, I know Sunday I am in Torquay. On Sunday, I'm at Seamus O'Donnell at 9 o'clock.
Where is Seamus O'Donnell? I've heard that. Whereabouts
on
is
the
it?
harbour. Kelly knows. Kelly from
Oh,
Southwest Devon. Yeah.
I know. Oh, on Sunday. Oh, I might pop along. 9 o'clock. What, in the evening?
Yep.
Oh,
yep,
okay.
I'll be there
I don't know if it's past my bedtime. I have to ask the partner, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll let you out. Special occasion.
She'll let me out.
Yeah. And then the following week, I'm at the Cherry Tree in Plymouth, but that's doing a disco. Then I'm at the Parkway Social Club. Yeah, we're all booked up right till, well, next year. Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve's already booked for next year. So
wow,
we're very busy, which is lovely. But I'm trying to keep obviously some dates available next year for hopefully doing Blackpool and whatever comes in with the agency. It's amazing.
We will make sure that calendar is well and truly rammed, because at the end of the day, no one wants to miss that amazing voice of yours, and also the interaction between you and the crowd, because you seem to have a really good time, you know, in terms of people turning up and, you know, enjoying your singing. Are you an entertainer? Are you one of these people who get everybody involved? Tell me a bit about your nights. If I've got to go there 9 o'clock late at night on a Sunday, what are we going to be getting up to? Are we just going to be listening to you singing, or is it a bit of an entertainment night?
No, if you want to come along, you've got to be ready for a party. You know, we party
that's
hard.
all right.
Yeah, we
I
party
love
hard.
it. I love it. I like partying hard. And also, Ryan says 17th of September, 10 a.m. till 2. Ryan, I like you already, mate. I tell you, that's all about my time. 10 a.m.
Is
till
that-
2 p.m. for Macmillan.
Yeah, Brian's like my PA, bless him. So that's what we're doing, a charity
Oh,
gift
bless
for
him.
Macmillan. Yeah. But we also support St.
Brilliant.
Luke's
And
as
it's
well.
Brave the Shave. Is that Ryan having the shave or you having the shave?
I'm not having no shave.
Well, I can't do it. I can't go with you and do it because my hair's shaved already. That sounds brilliant. Everybody get down there, support Debbie on the 17th of September from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. for Macmillan. An absolutely amazing charity, Macmillan, you know, in the UK. A lot of people support Macmillan and they have a lot of things going on throughout the year. So I would love you to go and do that. And please share those posters and share anything from that event, you know, on One Life of Sensational Sounds podcast. And also One Life of Sensational Sounds. Now you're a member, please feel free to use our pages to share your stories because we want to see your amazing story grow. And we will be growing it on our website. You've already shared some of your videos, but that website page is to really look at your career from joining us on the agency in relation to seeing you grow as a singer from the things that you've already done, but things that you've not done and want to do. So maybe we can have some pictures of you going to sunny Blackpool and singing with Paul, and also some pictures on those cruise ships because you never know what's around the corner. And we've also got our Christmas #1. So wow, what a year we've planned for you, hey? Anyway, everybody, it is time for the show. We're 52 minutes in. That means it's quizzy quiz time. Let's see what this wonderful wheel is going to bring for us today. Please be nice to us and don't give us a boring food or drink or science quiz because it keeps coming up with that and I'm fed up and I want something different. Okay. So I'm going to bring it to the stage. He says, where's my wheel gone? Hello, wheel. Here we go. It's here. Can you see it? Why has my voice gone weird? I don't know why.
What you've been drinking?
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just gets like this at this time of night. You know, Paul switched off at about 5 o'clock and he said to me, I'm finished work now. I said, don't you worry, we've got a podcast. You better be watching. I know, it's all right for some, ain't it, eh? Right, okay, let's give this lovely wheel a spin and let's see what the quiz is about tonight. Please be good. Oh, what is it? Film. Ooh. Okay. Do you watch many films, Debbie?
I never get time to, no. Can we do like ask the audience or phone a friend?
No, we cannot ask the audience because it's us against the audience. Okay, that's cheating. Okay.
Okay. Right.
We're against the audience, so they're taking us on. Okay, but I tell you what, since it's our show, we can choose what type of film quiz it is, so we can make it a little bit easier for us. Okay, but we won't tell them. Okay, so let's add this to the stage now. Let's get this quizzy quiz going. Okay. Let's see if I can find it first. Where are we? Share the screen. Thank you. We're going to go to YouTube. No, not sponsored by YouTube. And please make sure that my page remains up as I nick your quizzes. Right. Okay. So we're going to have a film quiz. What year film? If you were watching films, what years would you like?
Who, me?
Yeah, Debbie. What era? Are you an 80s girl?
Yeah. 80s, 90s, yeah.
Okay, let's see what 1980s come up with. Guess the 1980s movie scene. Oh, okay. 100 movie quiz questions. Okay. What do you reckon? A choice of two. Debbie, I'll let you choose. Guess the 80s movie scene by the scene. So it plays the scene. You've got to guess what the movie is.
Yeah.
Or the next one is basically a questions one. 1980s movie quiz questions.
Let's see the scene.
We see the scene. Oh, we ain't done one of these for a while. I quite like these ones. These are good. Okay, so everybody, you know what this is basically if we get a question wrong, Debbie, you have the choice. You can make a couple of pound donation to the Hope Foundation, or you can pass the Hope Foundation to family and friends and make sure that they get donations with more money than that. Okay, entirely up to you. We never ask anybody to donate if they don't want to, but obviously the more they share the Hope Foundation, the better. In the audience, if you get yours wrong, well, it's double or quits, basically. So if you can't beat us two, well, it's double for you. Double the fun of trying to get the Hope Foundation out, or double the fun of emptying your pockets or your piggy bank, okay? Let's see what the quiz is. Can you see the quiz? Can you see Crocodile Dundee there?
No.
No. Well, it's not working, is it? Let's add it to the screen. Let's see if that helps. There you go. Mick, okay? Crocodile Dundee. You've seen Crocodile Dundee? Debbie, have you seen Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I'm behind the screen now and I can't see you, so no pulling rude faces at me while I do this, okay? So I'm going to get to the quiz. Let's see what happens tonight.
Crocodile Dundee. 21.
You can find his name in the student's directory under Donnelly. Pass the word around.
Debbie, please help me out. That wasn't a very easy start. I ain't got a clue. Any clues?
Oh, it looked a bit like. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to give you this one.
Weird Science.
Weird Science, 1985.
Number 22.
Come on, give us an easy one.
Yeah,
I
please.
figure I got 3 more years on my back. I'll have enough to retire on.
You're a prostitute.
It gave us the answer, and it also gave the answer for everyone else. It went too quick. Trading Places with Eddie Murphy. I was about to say Trading Places. Weren't you, Debbie? Before it gives us the answer.
No.
No. You could have just said yes. I knew that one. 1983.
Movie 23.
I actually know this one. Debbie, do you know this one?
No, go on.
Bloodsport.
Oh.
I know this one. It is Bloodsport. I know. Jean-Claude Van Damme. There you go. 1988. A bit more like it.
24.
Oh, I know this one as well. We're going to get 2 out of 10 at least. Do you know this one, Debbie?
Spider-Man? No.
Spider-Man. It's not Spider-Man. I tell you what, it is Tron. It is Tron. A great film that was. A futuristic film, I tell you. Tron. There you go. 1982. Tron.
Oh.
Movie 25.
A dozen men could manage it. I have my reputation to think of.
Come on, Debbie. Give us this one.
Oh.
You really did stay singing, didn't you, when you were young? Not watch movies at school. Oh, my. Come on, help us out. I ain't got a clue on that one. How about the audience? I bet you've got that written in the comments, okay? But me and Debbie can't see the comments. That
Dangerous
was
Liaisons.
Dangerous Liaisons, 1988.
Number 26.
Oh, look at that cute face.
No fair.
No, it's not fair. I ain't got a clue what that was.
Adrian, what is it? Do you know what? It'd probably help if I
don't know. I've just got a little baby turning around going, it's not fair. Well, it wasn't fair because it wasn't easy on us.
Pet Cemetery.
Oh, my God. That is one of the scariest 80s films. Was you a horror person? Did you like horror movies?
No, I shit my pants. I get scared.
I love our guests. I really love our guests. Pet Cemetery, absolutely. Yeah, I think I shit my pants as well. I think anybody who watched that film, definitely. Oh my God, it makes you look so innocent, that little boy just there. Definitely wasn't Pet Cemetery, not what I remember.
Movie 27.
Okay. Any clues?
Oh, it's that 80s hair, isn't it?
It is that 80s hair. Was that your hairstyle in the 80s? Was it?
I did have a dodgy perm. I did have a dodgy perm.
Was it dodgy perm for the females, and it's a bowl cut for the men, wasn't it? You know, because it's the only thing that us, you know, we could afford in the 1980s. You know, is your nan coming around, shaving your head around, and this bowl line on top. That word. It's either that or the crew cut, wasn't it? It was the crew cut. One of the two for the men. I said trading places. Is it something like that?
The Woman in Red.
The Woman in Red, of course it was. Okay, we've got 2 more left after the break. Come on, we've only got 2. We can get 4 because I'm sure they've got more than us.
A strange and interesting plant like this here in the window, then maybe.
I know this one. I know this one. I know this one. Debbie, go on. I bet you know it as well.
Come on, Adrian. Go on.
Don't you know
Tell
it?
me. No, Goonies.
Little Shop of Horrors.
See, my mum said I had to go out and play, not sit and watch TV.
Well, you know,
Little Shop of Horrors.
What's about a boring childhood? No one liked me.
Although I did cry at Beach Dragon once.
I know the film, but I can't remember. It's where they're all in an old age people's home and they get taken over by aliens, and they're all like in meteors, the aliens. I can't remember what the film is.
Surely we get points for that, for you describing it.
I know, I remember all that. I know the description, and I remember it so well because all the old age people basically have a fruitful life and they become young again. I really cannot remember it. It's going to kick me. It really is. Cocoon. That's it.
Yeah,
well, I'll tell you what, everybody. Over in Facebook, YouTube, and also X, how did you get on? Let's see what the results were in the audience. So we actually done really bad. We got 2. Okay. Don't tell anybody. When I put it on the write-up later, it's like, yes, AJ and Debbie done really well during tonight's quiz. We must have got about 8 out of 10. Not true. Okay.
We better sing it.
Let's see what everyone else did. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're better at singing the movie quizzes. Okay. So let's see. Ryan Butler, amazing. What else did he take part? Okay, Ryan is. I'm having the shave for you, Mum. R.I.P. Oh, brilliant, Ryan. Well done, mate. How do we make donations to the show? Well, if you go onto the Hope Music Foundation, and I will put it in the link tonight, and you can make a donation to their GoFundMe. But also remember, for those singers out there, please contact them, because I want to see as many projects whatsoever. You know, it is a name or prize for them. Yeah, at the end of the day, he's not asking for a huge amount. He's asking those kids to be entertained and shown off around the world. So please get in contact with all the great singers, okay? So Lillian Sadler, you put Bloodsport in one of yours, so you got one of the questions right.
Woo!
And also Elizabeth.
Oh.
AOL, The Shining, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Lillian, next time that we're doing a quiz in Plymouth, can you be on our team? Because me and Debbie are useless. Team Southwest, if it comes to... We should do that. I'll tell you what, we should do that. We should have a quiz night between Team Southwest and Team North and see who gets the most questions right. Just bring your family, okay? I'll tell Paul that they're all signed up, okay? That every single one of them are on the books. And then basically they're our quiz team. Yeah, bring your mum. Anyway, everybody, we have had an amazing, amazing time with everyone. It's been really lovely spending time with the amazing Debbie Holmes and her family. I feel as I've been one of the family tonight, so thank you for making me feel one of the family. Have you got any things that you'd like to say to your family, and also those who have supported your music career? Any special thank yous?
I just want to say a big thank you to all my friends and family. I love you all. Thank you all for supporting me on this journey. Tomorrow we're doing a big celebration, as it's the 3rd year anniversary of my nan's passing, but we are going to be celebrating her life with a barbecue and game of darts and music and so on. So yeah, so a big shout out to St Luke's as well, because they really supported us, and Macmillan. They're fantastic in what they do. But thank you to everyone. I love you all.
Brilliant. I love that. I'm going to say a very, very, very big thank you to all of you, all of the family, all of you at One Life with Sensational Sounds. I couldn't do any of this without you. We've got a very busy week ahead of us. We are programming next week because this week we've got some things that we have to do behind the scenes, but we'll be joining you next week on One Life, where we have 2, maybe 3 special programs coming up. So enjoy the rest of the week, enjoy the weekend, and keep listening to us over on One Life of Sensational Sounds, okay? And Debbie's video will be with you right after this, okay? Take care. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Adrian.